for this video, I'm going to do something a little different. Normally I do exercise videos, but today I'm actually going to talk about how to build up the triceps. I get a lot of questions about that. It's one of my strong points as far as my physique. So I'll give you what I normally do for the triceps and how to build those up. Okay. First thing to understand is that the triceps, just like any other muscle group, has a certain personality. And what I mean by that is there's a certain way that you need to train that muscle group in order to make it grow. Okay. Calves, they like high reps, right? Triceps, they're a fast twitch muscle group. Okay. The majority of the fibers that are in the triceps are actually fast twitch. So what this means is that you have to use heavy weight and lower reps in order to build up the triceps. You can do higher reps, but you don't want to do that all the time. The bulk of your program for the triceps has to be heavy weight, low reps. So a good program to really follow for triceps would be like 5x5, 5 sets of 5. Or the other one, 6x6, 6 sets of 6. Those work great. And then if you want to add on like a high rep set at the end, that's good. So you can do 5x5 and then one burnout set of whatever, 20. Or 6x6 and then one burnout set of 20 reps. That's a great way to build up the size for your triceps by working the actual fibers themselves, fast twitch muscle fibers. The other thing that you gotta do when you bring up the triceps work is you gotta practice something called isotension. And what I mean is that you really gotta tense up the triceps themselves, because the thing with the triceps is that if you really want to bring out the definition here, you have to really flex it very hard. And when you do things like a triceps press down, you don't want to just go through the motion of pressing it down. At the end of the movement, you really gotta flex the triceps really, really hard to bring out the muscle tone, because you can generate quite a bit of muscle density and muscle tone simply by flexing, by making that mind and body connection right there. So practice isotension. In other words, just really, really flex those triceps out and bring out that horseshoe. Third thing is that because the triceps is a horseshoe-shaped muscle right here, it's got sort of this two-prong look to it right here. You have to use two different types of exercises to bring it out. So you have to have a pressing movement, which could be anything, which could be press down, close grip bench presses, military presses, push-ups, any pressing movement, dips, that will bring out the lateral head of the triceps right there. If you want to work with this other one, which is actually a lot meatier, which is the long head of the triceps, you have to do extension movements. So skull crushers, lying dumbbell extensions, French presses, overhead extensions, anything like that, that'll work the long head of the triceps itself. So always have two exercise movements, the press and extension movement. Okay. And then, lastly, this is actually sort of not really triceps work, but this will actually help you sort of create the look of larger triceps. And that is, you have to work your lats. And the lats are back muscles right here. Okay? And if they're fully developed, they'll actually push out your triceps. Okay? So if I flex my lats out, it'll actually push out the triceps up to the side. If I have my arm away from the lats itself, okay, you can see it's big, but if I actually have it pressed against my lats right here, it actually extends out a little bit more. So that's the thing about bodybuilding. It's about symmetry. So it's about creating a look or illusion, and that means you have to have the total package. If you want to have, big arms or arms that look big, then it's not just about building the triceps or the biceps. It's about building everything, the lats, delts, to make the arms Anyway, those are my tips for triceps development. Got any questions? Feel free to comment